Good morning, everyone. Grab your coffee, turn up the volume, and welcome to your favorite morning commute. I'm Miles, and sitting across from me is
a man who is officially canceling his big move to Hollywood. It is your boy, Leo. Bro, I am literally tearing up my headshots as we speak. The dream is dead, Miles. It's over.
Wait, what? Hold on. Since when were you moving to Hollywood, Leo? You can barely act surprised when I buy you lunch, man.
Bro, I was gonna be the next big action star. I had a whole plan. But I saw the rundown for today's show. You said an AI tsunami is hitting Hollywood. Are there just actual Terminators walking down the red carpet right now? Like, do I have to fight a MacBook for a lead role? Because I will fight a laptop, Miles. I will throw hands with a smart fridge if I have to.
Okay, take a deep breath. Please do not go to Best Buy and start punching appliances. When we say an AI tsunami is hitting Hollywood, we aren't talking about literal metal robots walking the red carpet, and it's definitely not a physical wave of water.
No Terminators? Are you sure? Because I was already practicing my robot voice in the mirror this morning.
I'm positive. Your headshots are safe, although you might want to update that 2018 haircut. But honestly, the reality is actually crazier than a sci-fi movie. We are talking about the massive explosion of video and voice generation AI. We've reached a point where software can create hyper-realistic, blockbuster-level videos and perfectly cloned voices just from someone typing a few words on a keyboard.
Wait, typing? Like, I could just type Leo doing a backflip out of a flaming helicopter while holding a burrito, and the computer just makes it real? I don't even have to risk my actual life?
Exactly. You stay safely on the ground, and the AI does the stunt. This technology is evolving so incredibly fast that the global AI video generator market is projected to hit over $1 billion this year, in 2026. It is completely flipping the entire creator economy upside down.
$1 billion? Just for typing about burritos and helicopters? Bro, I am in the wrong business. Sign me up for the AI wave.
It sounds amazing, but there is a massive catch. Because it's growing so fast, it's causing an absolute war behind the scenes. We are talking about massive copyright lawsuits, creators getting their voices stolen, and huge legal battles over what is real and what is fake. The whole industry is scrambling to figure out the rules before the whole system breaks.
Oh, man! So it's not Terminators, it's lawyers. That is way scarier. Tell me everything, Miles. I need the tea on this digital drama.
Alright, let's get right into it. For our first segment today, we are talking about the absolute explosion of the AI video and voice generation market. And when I say explosion, I mean Wall Street is projecting this specific sector to cross $1.04 billion in 2026. It is completely democratizing how we create media.
Okay, hold up. Democratizing? Miles, you're using those big SAT words again on a Tuesday morning. Speak to me in plain English, bro. What does $1 billion AI market actually look like for a regular guy like me?
Fair enough, let me break it down. Let's do a little roleplay. Imagine you, Leo, finally decide to launch that brand new, ultra-premium protein powder you're always talking about.
Oh, you know it. Leo's Liquid Lightning. It's got electrolytes, it's got vibes, it's got 50 grams of protein. I'm sold.
Great name. Now, let's say you want to shoot a massive, blockbuster commercial for Liquid Lightning. 10 years ago, you would need to rent a studio in Los Angeles, hire a massive camera crew, get lighting technicians, pay actors, and spend maybe $50,000 just for a 30-second spot. But today, because of these new AI tools, you sit at your laptop in your pajamas, type cinematic 4K shot of Leo standing on the surface of Mars, drinking a glowing protein shake while a volcano erupts in the background. And boom. Within 10 minutes, for like $20 a month, you have a Hollywood-level commercial.
Bro! I would look incredibly majestic on Mars. No gravity, maximum gains. The lighting out there must be crazy. But wait a minute, Miles. Is it actually that good? Because I saw some of those AI videos on my timeline a few months ago, and people had like hot dogs for fingers. Like 7 fingers on one hand. If I'm drinking my protein on Mars, I need exactly 5 fingers holding the shaker bottle, okay?
And that is exactly what the traditional Hollywood executives are arguing right now. A lot of film purists and traditional studio heads are saying, AI is a gimmick. It can't capture real human emotion, the physics are weird, and yes, sometimes the hands look like hot dogs. They are telling themselves that real actors and real cameras will never be replaced.
See? The purists get it. Nobody wants to buy protein from a guy with tentacles for hands.
But here is the reality check, and this is why the market is valued at over $1 billion. The data shows this technology is improving exponentially. Those weird glitches you saw last year? They are practically gone in the newest 2026 models. The AI is learning physics, lighting, and anatomy at a terrifying speed. The investors aren't throwing $1 billion at hot dog fingers. They are investing in the fact that by the end of this year, you won't be able to tell the difference between a real video and an AI-generated one.
Oh, snap! So the machines are actually getting good at this. They fixed the hands.
They fixed the hands, the lighting, the movement, everything. To really understand how massive this shift is, let's look at history. Think back to the music industry in the late 1990s and early 2000s. When Napster and digital MP3s first came out, the massive record labels laughed. They said, "Nobody wants a compressed digital file. People love physical CDs with the booklets."
Oh man, I remember my giant binder of CDs. It weighed like 10 pounds.
Exactly. And we all know how that ended. The record labels got completely wiped out by digital streaming because the barrier to entry disappeared. Hollywood is facing its exact Napster moment right now. The massive studios have always controlled the movie business because they were the only ones who could afford the multi-million-dollar cameras and CGI teams. But now, that power is being handed to literally anyone with a Wi-Fi connection and an imagination.
Bro, you are blowing my mind right now. So basically, a kid sitting in his bedroom in Nebraska could just type up a prompt and generate a whole sci-fi movie that looks like Marvel made it?
That is exactly what is happening. The barrier to entry for blockbuster visuals is dropping to zero. But of course, when anyone can create anything, it creates a massive legal nightmare. Whose face did the AI learn from? Whose voice is it copying? And that leads us right into the absolute copyright warzone happening in the courts right now. Okay, so we know video generation is blowing up like crazy, but let's talk about the second major shift that is turning this into an absolute legal minefield, the deepfake dilemma and the voice theft crisis.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Voice theft? Hold the phone, Miles! You're telling me someone can just walk up into the digital cloud, grab my beautiful, melodic, golden voice, put it in their pocket, and walk away? Bro, my voice is my moneymaker. I sing in the shower like an absolute angel. If some hacker steals my vocal cords to make a viral TikTok song, I'm calling the FBI. I'm calling the Avengers.
Don't call Captain America just yet, Leo. Nobody is physically stealing your vocal cords from your throat. But in the digital space? It's pretty much exactly what you just described. This is the biggest hurdle for the market right now, protecting authenticity and navigating copyright laws.
Okay, explain this to me like I'm a 5-year-old, man. How do you steal a voice that is literally inside my own body?
Alright, let's do a little scenario. Imagine our listener, Sarah. Sarah is a 28-year-old freelance voice actor living in Chicago. She spends years building her career, doing voiceovers for local radio commercials, corporate training videos, and indie video games. She's grinding, right?
Shout out to Sarah! Get that paper, girl!
Right. But then, one day, a massive tech company launches a new AI voice platform. And guess what? One of their most popular, standard AI voices sounds exactly like Sarah. Every inflection, every breath, the exact tone. It turns out, the company scraped thousands of hours of public audio clips off the internet to train their AI, including all of Sarah's old work. Now, companies don't need to hire Sarah for $50 an hour anymore. They just pay a $10 subscription to the AI tool and type in whatever they want her voice to say.
Bro! That is straight up criminal. That's foul. Sarah is out here trying to buy groceries, and a robot is bootlegging her entire identity. Is that even legal?
And that is the billion-dollar question dividing the entire legal system right now. If you look at the current debate, a lot of tech industry defenders are trying to push this narrative that it's just fair use. They argue that AI learning from public audio is no different than a human impressionist listening to a celebrity and learning how to mimic their voice. They say you can't copyright the concept of a sound.
A human impressionist? Are you kidding me, Miles? If I do a bad impression of Beyoncé in the car, I'm not replacing Beyoncé. Nobody is buying tickets to see Leo Beyoncé. But this AI is actually taking Sarah's real job.
Exactly. And that's the massive counter-argument that creators and legal experts are bringing to the courts. The actual data shows that this isn't just harmless mimicry, it's commercial displacement on a massive scale. It completely destroys a creator's ability to make a living. Because of this, we are seeing groundbreaking lawsuits being filed, and lawmakers are scrambling to introduce new digital replica rights acts to protect a person's voice and likeness just like a physical trademark.
Man, that is wild. So Sarah is literally fighting a giant digital clone of herself in court?
Pretty much. It's a complete war over who owns you. The companies that figure out how to build ethical AI that actually pays creators for their data are the ones that will survive the legal hammer.
Bro, I am keeping my mouth shut from now on. If I talk too loud on the subway, some AI is gonna sample my laugh and put it in a video game without giving me a dime.
I think your laugh is safe, Leo. It's a little too chaotic for standard AI. But this legal battle over digital ownership isn't just happening with voices. It's changing how everyday consumers look at everything they buy online. So, we've talked about the incredible tech, and we've talked about the absolute copyright warzone happening with voice actors like Sarah. But that brings us to the final, and probably most important shift in this AI tsunami. What happens to us? The audience. How do we survive when the internet is flooded with millions of hyper-realistic AI videos every single day?
Okay, I am not gonna lie to you, Miles. I might actually be a small part of this tsunami. Literally last night, I was sitting in my room just searching for free voice AI and AI video production tools. I wasn't trying to steal anyone's job. I just wanted to make a fake video of my landlord saying rent is cancelled for the rest of the year. I was just trying to survive.
See? And you are exactly why the whole ecosystem is shifting. Because everyone has access to those tools now, the sheer volume of fake content is breaking the internet. We are entering the era of the trust crisis. Let's do a little roleplay. Imagine you are scrolling your feed tomorrow morning. You see a perfectly lit, 4K breaking news video of a massive meteor hitting Central Park. The news anchor sounds real, the fire looks real, the panic looks real. How do you know if you should pack your bags and run, or just keep eating your cereal?
Bro, I'm running. I am grabbing my sneakers and I am out the door. I don't have time to fact-check a meteor, Miles. My survival instincts are too elite to sit around analyzing pixels.
But that's the problem. In a world where AI can generate that video in 10 seconds, our elite survival instincts are going to have us running from imaginary meteors every Tuesday. So, how does the market solve this? We look at history. Let's look at the food industry back in the 20th century. For the longest time, food was just food. But then, we invented highly processed, artificial, mass-produced junk food. It was cheap, it was everywhere, and it tasted exactly like the real thing. What happened next?
We all got stomach aches? Because I definitely ate too many of those neon-colored cheese puffs in middle school.
Well, yes, but economically it created a massive counter-movement. Suddenly, there was a huge premium market for labels that said 100% organic, non-GMO, or locally sourced. People paid triple the price just to know their food came from the dirt, not a laboratory. We are about to see the exact same thing happen to digital media. We are going to have 100% human-made labels on movies, music, and art.
Hold up! So you're telling me that human mistakes are going to be expensive? Like, a movie is going to brag about the fact that they actually had to build a real set and use a real camera?
Exactly. Now, there is a massive debate about this. Some cynical tech analysts argue that consumers don't actually care about authenticity. They claim the younger generation just wants fast, cheap, algorithm-fed dopamine, and they won't pay extra for human art. But the actual consumer data completely contradicts that. We are seeing a massive spike in young people completely rejecting hyper-polished digital feeds and going back to analog formats. People are actively seeking out the raw, imperfect, physical experience because digital perfection has become cheap and boring.
Oh snap! This is the greatest news I have ever heard. Miles, do you realize what this means? My terrible acting skills? My inability to remember lines? My awkward pauses? They aren't flaws anymore, bro. They are proof that I am a premium, 100% organic, non-GMO human. I am basically artisanal.
I don't know if artisanal is the word I would use to describe your acting, Leo, but you're not wrong. The future of content isn't going to be about who can make the most flawless video. It's going to be about who can prove they are actually real. The AI might take the cheap, commercial jobs, but the absolute highest value in the market will always be placed on genuine human connection.
Artisanal Leo is ready for his close-up. Cancel the AI, bring in the real cameras, and let's get this organic bread. Miles, my brain is officially spinning at maximum velocity right now. Let me see if I got this straight. Sarah the voice actor is fighting a giant digital clone of herself in a courtroom. We are all about to get random stomach aches from eating too many artificial AI videos, and pretty soon, my terrible acting is gonna make me $1 million because I am a certified, 100% organic, artisanal human being. Bro, this is the best news ever. I am basically the digital equivalent of a grass-fed, free-range steak.
Grass-fed, free-range Leo. You know what, man? That is probably the most terrifyingly accurate summary of the entertainment industry I have ever heard in my entire life. If you can capitalize on your Organic flaws. You might actually have a career after all.
Oh, I am capitalizing, baby! I'm going home, I am locking my voice in a real physical safe, and I am only talking in whispers until Hollywood comes knocking with that premium human money. Stay real out there, everyone! Don't let the computer steal your vibes.
Please don't start whispering around the studio, Leo, it's creepy. Alright, everyone, that is all the time we have for today's show. Whether you are generating blockbuster videos from your pajamas or just trying to navigate the new organic digital world on your morning commute, we appreciate you rolling with us. We will be right back here tomorrow morning with more trends, more data, and definitely more of Leo's wild theories. Keep it real, and keep it human.
You ready for your morning dose of, well, everything? Miles, welcome back to World on a Spoon, everybody. You ready for your morning dose of, well, everything? Portfolio needs a win, buddy. Not quite, Leo. Put the meme coins away for a second. We'll talk about something far important and potentially delicious. Leo delicious in a global food crisis that's brewing right under our noses. It's not just about prices at the grocery store. It's about how much the world supply chain is starting to look like a house of cards. Miles. Okay, so let's set the table. You know how when you're making a grilled cheese, need the bread, the butter, and the cheese? Right now, it's like we're running out of bread, and the butter costs 10 times what it last year. Leo, 10 times? So you're telling me my avocado toast is under threat? This is a national emergency. Miles. It's not avocado toast, but it's close. Think about wheat, corn, and soy, boys. 3 things that earn everything from your cereal to your burger bun. Leo, so what's breaking? Is it robots going on chain? Is it robots going on strike? Because I always knew they couldn't be trusted. No robots, my friend, back to 1970s. We had a similar situation, but it was mostly weather related. This time, it's a perfect storm of climate change, the lingering effects of the pandemic on shipping and, well, global politics, getting in the way of dinner. Global politics. So, like when my cousin Larry comes over for Thanksgiving and ruins the vibe. Exactly, but Larry is running a whole country. When major grain exporting regions face conflict or extreme weather, it's like one of the cooks in the kitchen just walked out and took the main course with them. Upbeat transition music. Miles, let's talk about the cost of your morning coffee. Leo, oh no, don't touch my caffeine. That's where I get my superpower from. Well, the price of coffee beans is hitting record highs. It's not because people are drinking more. It's because the farmers with extreme drought in South America, and labor shortages everywhere. So, I appreciate enthusiasm, Leo, but it's a systemic issue. It's like everyone in the stadium wants a hot dog at the same time, but the guy at the stand only coffee savior. I appreciate the enthusiasm, Leo, but it's a systemic issue. It's like everyone in the stadium wants a hot dog at the same time, but the guy at the stand only has 2 buns left. So you're saying we're always bringing hot dogs? Some experts are fingers at big corporations for hoarding supply to keep prices up. It's a classic case aside of potential corporate greed. So they're like my brother who buys all the toilet paper at the start of the pandemic. I see what's happening, Miles, kind of, but others say it's just the natural chaos of a globalized market under stress. The truth is somewhere in the middle. Upbeat transition music. Miles. Alright, Leo, the moment of truth. What did you learn today? Lee, I learned that my avocado toasty are basically at war with the world, and that I should probably start hoarding bread. Miles, don't, Leo. The takeaway here is the panic. It's to think about where your food actually comes from. No, the smart play is to diversify your plate. Try explore different grains you haven't tried before. The less we rely on a single source, the more stable one becomes. It's like investing. You don't put all your money in one stock. So I should buy more meme coins? Miles, Leo, diversify away from meme coins, but you're getting the idea. The world's kitchen is complex. The more we understand the ingredients, the better the meal will world. Leo, that was a feast for the brain. Miles, my mind is officially full. We hope you feel a little smarter and a lot more ready to face the world. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep your spoon full, and tell Larry to stop the next one, folks. Music fades out.